I like people calling me Polish. 98% I understand what is happening during the round. My favorite weapon is AK-47, of course. Hi everyone, my name is Hansel Ferdinand and my nickname is BnTeT, and today I'm gonna answer your questions in Twitter. The question is, hi BnTeT, have you had to switch around any of your default positions to assimilate better within the team? The answer is yes. I think when we start practicing at the first year in 2021, I think I have a different roles, like in some positions. In city side especially, sometimes I play like we switch a lot to fix our kind of mistakes because we had to find the best roles for all of our teammates. So I was playing A and Mirage in city side, but right now I was playing B. So we kind of switch around a lot to find better roles, and I hope that we already found one, the best for all of us. The question is, who's your biggest motivation? I would say Australis, like because they are the best team in the world and they play good CS, and I love watching them play and learn a lot from all 5 of them. I think, yeah, Australis. Okay, the third question is from @blindedbyFiridi. He said that, what does he think about the difference of CS being played by EU as opposed to NACS? I think EU CS is kind of the best region to play CS, I guess, in top tier level, because I don't know, I feel like EU CS is more hard to play against compared to NACS. Even the tier 2 teams of EU CS is more harder to play against compared to NACS, you know, like they just play more structure, I guess, and more loose sometimes, so it's kind of hard to play against them. And then the other question is from @DokuUK. Where were you raised? I've been raised in Jakarta, in my hometown, Jakarta, Indonesia. Yeah, nothing special. And then another question from @TutuKingMax. What is your favorite weapon? My favorite weapon is AK-47, of course. I'm just liking AK so much since I'm a rifler compared to M4, because AK you can headshot the opponent with 1 bullet. Thanks. The another question is from @Joao Miguel Prado. He asked me, how does it feel to represent Asia and Europe at the moment? I feel proud, of course, but I feel sad at the other hand, because I feel like the CS in Asia is kinda not growing up, but it's kinda growing down from what I've seen. Like the teams in Asia, a lot of teams switching to Valorant. I know a lot of friends in Asia who used to being my opponent before, back in the day when I was playing in Asia, and right now they're switching to Valorant because the scene in Asia is not that as big as before in CSGO. I hope the scene in Asia will came back and become bigger again. Another question is from @JJBunny16. Who do you think will be the next Asian superstar? I don't know, to be honest. Maybe I would say Tyloo player, maybe somebody, since I play with him a lot. I think somebody can become a top Asian superstar. And then the other question is from Matt R26. Does playing with an NA team or playing in EU affect your gameplay or callouts compared to when you were in Tyloo? I mean, yeah, of course, since we have a different language, like I need to communicate in English in this team and in any team. Where I was in Tyloo, I communicate in Chinese and very basic English. So yeah, it's affect my gameplay at the start, because you know it's hard to play without your first language, But right now I guess I don't have any that problem anymore. Like 98% I understand what is happening during the round, communicate with my teammate well. I would say I'm improving in communication a lot. Okay, another question is from YouTube. So it's from Justin HGD, sorry. He asked me that, how did you get so good CZ75? I don't know. I wouldn't say that I'm master of CZ, but I keep practicing CZ in that match and also during retake server. And I just like the gun. I feel like the gun is so powerful. Like you can burst, like spray like an M4, and also you can tap it. I just practicing it a lot. Yeah, I like the gun. Do you think a lot of people think you are Polish or Monaco? I think everyone knew that every person called me from Polish, which I don't mind. But yeah, it's just a joke, so I don't mind at all. Okay, so the next question is from Instagram. The first question is from wendeljack.jr. He asked me that, how does it feel like to be Polish? It feels great. Yeah, I like people calling me Polish, and I know it's just a joke. Like I don't mind at all. Yeah, you know, just for jokes, for the scene, for CS scene to be funny. I don't mind it at all. I'm happy. How much CSGO hours? I think right now I have like 10.8k hours in total. Yeah, I'm about to reach 11 hours. Okay, 11k hours. Another question is from SBS TXE. He asked me that, how do you feel in the team? It's been difficult to adapt. Right now I feel great. I don't feel any like pressure or anything. I just think that I need to be more confident and be more loose to play, you know, like I understand what the call, I understand what's happening during the round. I would say I'm improving a lot. It's been hard at the start, but right now I'm just keep practicing and improving my mistakes, and I feel happy, to be honest, to be in this team. Another question is from Gurian Nick. He asked me that, what is your height? I don't know, maybe I would say 175 centimeters. Yeah, around that, I think. Not that tall. Do you now feel that there are obstacles that prevent you from playing comfortable with the team? I would say at the beginning, yes, there's a lot of obstacles. But like I said earlier, I keep fixing that stuff and trying to play more better, you know? I would say I'm not 100% giving my best performance yet, but I think I can do that if I keep practicing and improving my mistakes. Another question is from Doni Saputra W. Do you miss Indonesia? Yes, I miss Indonesia because it's my home country. I like everything, the food, and I miss my family, my friend. Yeah, I would say I miss Indonesia. Another question is from Gurianik again. He asked me that, how much time do you spend in front of monitor, CSGO, every day? If you're in daily routine to practice with the team, I think it's around, the very minimum is 6 hours. But after that, even after we finish practice, I still playing CS, like sit in front of my computer, either watching YouTube, watching demos or something, watching movies. So I would say the minimum is 6 hours, but I think I spend like 8 to 9 hours per day. Another question is from Yayan Taru. He asked me that, who is the most annoying team to play against? Oh, it's a tough question because I think in EU, every team is almost the same. Every team is annoying, which means that harder to play against. I don't know, maybe I just say in the past, It's hard to really play against Liquid. I never won against them, I think, in Tyloo when I was playing in Tyloo. But then when I play in Genji, I think we defeat a Liquid once. Yeah. Another question is from Diffruis Man 19. He asked me that, what is the thing you miss the most from Indonesia? I think my family, my friend, and then the food in Indonesia. Yeah, I think 3 of those things is the most that I miss from Indonesia. I don't know what is this question. Just remove it.